it's Hannah. So I just wanted to quickly go over what it means to me as far as food prep goes. So I feel like I am not good at food prep, but I feel like everyone's food prep is gonna look different. When I think of food prep, I picture Pinterest and all the containers with like all the different foods already prepared, and they like grab their container and they go, and that's their food for that meal or the day or whatever. That's not how I roll. Andrea can be very different, but then again, very the same. So you'll hear her story and mine. So the way that I tend to prep is I will prep a particular thing or component of a meal or food group and use that many different ways throughout my week. And sometimes I use it 2, 3, 4 times, and sometimes I stretch it for 5 days. I usually don't go the whole week because then I feel like food is just not as fresh. And like chicken and things, I'll do like 4 days. By day 5, I'm kind of like, this needs to be gone, or like toss it. I don't want to mess around with like being ill from food. One of my favorite things to keep on hand, and this isn't prep because the work is done for me, which you will see or have seen, is my love of cauliflower rice. So this bag at Market Basket, 2 for $3. I can eat this entire bag in one sitting, or sometimes it's like 2/3 of one, but this is like one of my favorites, like go-tos, and you'll know why if you watch my cauliflower video. I have carrots. So a lot of people eat baby carrots, and having easy veggies and things like that on hand are great. Baby carrots are easy to grab and eat, and they're small and convenient, but I find the flavor is not as good as when you cut an actual real carrot. So a lot of times I'll have carrots and zucchini. I will have onions and sweet potatoes. This bag of organic sweet potatoes costs like $2 and change at Market Basket. A bag of organic carrots is like 99 cents at Market Basket. I'm trying to think of other things I roast. I roast broccoli, I roast cauliflower, I roast peppers, I roast Brussels sprouts, beets. One of the biggest things I do to prep is roast veggies, and I roast sheets and sheets of them. Like, this is my Pampered Chef bar pan. Look at how seasoned it is. The color means I use it a lot. I will literally fill like 4 of those when I roast vegetables with all the things that I just listed, and then I put it in a big old like Tupperware stored Rubbermaid container. I kind of like line them up like a rainbow so I can see all the different things, and I will eat them on salads. I will eat them with eggs. I will eat them as a side dish. I will take leftovers and make like cauliflower egg white pizza. I will put it in quiche. I like literally will do anything with my roasted veggies. But once the work is done, it does take me a lot of times like a couple hours between chopping and swapping things out of the oven and everything. But it's so worth it because then for like literally 5 days, I have roasted veggies all prepared. Other ways I prep is if I make like a rice or quinoa or something like that, I'll make enough for a few days. Same thing with roasting potatoes, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes for my family. I make sure I roast enough for quite a few days. I don't like scramble my eggs and section them or anything. I do cook eggs more like per serving basis, but if I make a quiche, I make sure that it's big enough for me to eat for a few days, and that's usually a quick and easy thing to grab and go. Trying to think of other things. You can hear my family in the background. I have kids, like this is life. I have 4 kids. My oldest just got home. My youngest is on the couch watching a cartoon. She's not being very quiet. Having my shake on hand is easy. Having my beach bars on hand is easy. As far as like food for the kids, we eat a lot of shredded chicken or just chicken in general. So if I'm gonna make chicken, I make sure we grill enough for a couple of days, or I have an Instant Pot. I don't know if you guys have one, or a crock pot, but I'll literally cook like between 3 and 6 pounds of chicken at a time in the crock pot, and then if you have a KitchenAid mixer, you throw the cooked chicken breast into the mixer, not like boneless chicken breast. Turn it on and it literally shreds your chicken perfectly. And then that shredded chicken I'll either barbecue it, I'll put hot sauce on it, I will make chicken salad out of it. My kids eat it plain if I just season it with like garlic, onion, and salt. So good, so easy. But those are my basic prep things. I don't do a lot of prep otherwise. Sometimes I'll simply stem and wash and bag my kale so that it's ready to grab. I use a lot of box spring mix and spinach, jam those things with paper towels and store them upside down so that the moisture is absorbed, and they last like a week to 10 days. I promise you'll get like 10 times the life. Like literally all my veggies in the fridge, all the bags of like Brussels sprouts and green beans, everything has paper towels in it because I want the life out of my produce. I don't have time to go to the store every day. But those are my main tips. Roast veggies, cook your grains in advance. If you can make like an Instant Pot or crock pot oat recipe, like oatmeal, I have a carrot muffin. Say hi. This is the devil child. I have a carrot muffin oat recipe that's so good. It's like carrot cake in oatmeal form. Overnight oats you can prep in advance. Chia pudding, I'll make that a lot for like a week at a time because it's so good and so easy and it's so simple. It's almond milk and chia seeds, and you choose if you add like a little maple syrup or cacao, which is like cocoa powder. So quick and easy. So if you ever have questions, let me know. But that's my version of prep.